Hello, everyone. Today, we have an exciting and slightly more advanced story for you. It's called The Time Traveler's Lesson. You'll not only enjoy a thrilling adventure, but you'll also learn some useful and powerful vocabulary along the way. So, let's begin our journey through time. Part 1. The Invention. Ethan was a brilliant young inventor who spent most of his time in his small workshop. Surrounded by gears, wires, and half-finished machines, he was always searching for his next big idea. One evening, after weeks of sleepless nights, Ethan finally completed his most ambitious project, a device that could travel through time. Vocabulary explanation. Inventor, noun. A person who creates new devices or processes. Workshop, noun. A place where you make or repair things, often with tools and machines. Ambitious, adjective. Showing a strong desire to achieve something big or important. Device, noun. A small machine or tool with a specific purpose. Part 2. First Journey. Ethan decided to test his invention by traveling just one day into the future. He pressed a series of buttons, and within seconds he found himself standing in the same workshop. But it looked different. A newspaper on the table showed tomorrow's date. He smiled, realizing that his invention actually worked. Vocabulary explanation. Series, noun. A number of things that happen one after another. Realizing, verb. Becoming aware or understanding something clearly. Part 3. The Temptation. At first, Ethan used the time device for harmless fun, like checking winning lottery numbers or knowing the weather before anyone else. But soon, the temptation to change bigger things grew stronger. He thought, if I can fix mistakes from the past, I can make life perfect. Vocabulary explanation. Harmless, adjective. Not causing damage or injury. Temptation, noun. A strong desire to do something, especially something you know might be wrong. Grew stronger, phrase. Became more powerful or intense. Part 4. Changing the past. One day, Ethan traveled 5 years into the past to stop an argument between two of his closest friends. He succeeded. The argument never happened. But when he returned to the present, he found that his friends were no longer speaking to him at all. The timeline had changed in unexpected ways. Vocabulary explanation. Succeeded, verb. Achieved the desired result. Timeline, noun. A representation of events in the order they happened. Unexpected, adjective. Surprising, not planned. Part 5. The Consequences. Ethan realized that every small change had consequences, some of them far worse than the original events. The more he tried to fix the past, the more complicated the present became. It was like pulling one thread from a sweater and watching the whole thing unravel. Vocabulary explanation. Consequences, noun. The results or effects of an action. Complicated, adjective. Hard to understand or deal with. Unravel, verb. To come apart, usually in a messy or uncontrolled way. Part 6. A Visit to the Future. Hoping to find answers, Ethan decided to travel 30 years into the future. But when he arrived, the city was dark and empty. Buildings were abandoned, and the streets were silent. He met an older man who told him people stopped taking responsibility for their actions, thinking they could always change the past. Eventually, society collapsed. Vocabulary explanation: abandoned, adjective, left behind, with no one taking care of it. Responsibility, noun, being in charge of something and making sure it is done correctly. Collapsed, verb, fell apart completely. Part 7. The final lesson. The older man looked into Ethan's eyes and said, "You cannot fix every mistake. The past teaches us, the present changes us, and the future inspires us. Live now and live well." Ethan returned to his own time, destroyed the time travel device, and decided to focus on the present moment, the only time he could truly change. Vocabulary explanation: inspires, verb, to fill someone with the desire to do something good or creative. Destroyed, verb, completely ruined or broke something so it no longer works. So, what can we learn from Ethan's story? Every action has consequences, and the present is the most powerful moment we have. Use it wisely. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Echo English Hub for more exciting stories and advanced English learning.